Hey, you ever had that feeling when you feeling like you want it all, feeling like you done it all, but really ain't did nothing at all? I do a song with any rapper, I ain't scared of none of y'all. You might come up short on your goal, but keep your money tall. But motherfuckers get to acting funny when them hundreds fall. But right back on your phone like hello when the money call. Let me take this money call, switch lanes in front of y'all. You gon' have to take that bitch from me, I won't punt the ball. I'm very self-efficient, I get up myself and get it. You can't knock me off my pivot, I'm too cocky with my vision. You can't stop me from position. If I pay cash or rent it, it don't matter.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Star and
your girl Daisy Red.
And today we have Dallas' finest rapper, Pooca Leroy.
What's going on, man? Y'all good?
We good.
Already.
Thank you so much
Appreciate
for
y'all
sitting
having
down.
me.
Yeah, thank you for coming through.
Mm-hmm.
So,
what we talking about today? What's going on?
Well, Pooca. So everybody knows. Well, everybody that I know that when they think about Dallas, you already know Pooca Leroy's name is mentioned.
Right.
When I think about Dallas, I think about Pooca Leroy and the bus.
The infamous bus.
Yes,
bus, yeah.
The bus with the big old picture.
yeah.
So, are we gonna see the bus rolling out anytime soon?
We actually trying to get what's they call a party bus. We had because whenever we went out on tour, we had messed the bus completely as far as the rewiring and all that different type of stuff. We had a whole bunch of difficulties and problems with the bus. So now y'all ain't gonna see that one. Y'all gonna see something new though here in a minute.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that.
We got our money out of it though.
How did the bus look?
You didn't see it?
I haven't seen it.
It was a big old tour bus. It had Money Mob at the top of it. You could see it coming, and the inside had all Money Mob leather seats and flows.
Sounds nice.
It was like it held about 50 passengers. It was a big tour bus.
So
Yeah,
It
that
had my
bus
face wrapped up on it.
It had the rap, and that's what made. That was before rapping was even popular. Wasn't nobody rapping nothing. They wasn't rapping no cars. No
Yeah,
nothing.
they wasn't. It was
So.
like Grifter was about the first ones like that kind of, and then we came and did it.
Really,
But we took it to the next level with the tour bus though.
Yeah,
So,
it was next level.
Mm-hmm.
That was something new. So, we know that you've been on BET 106 in Park,
Yeah.
Triple D movie.
Yeah.
So, seeing yourself on TV, how does it feel seeing yourself on the big screen?
I mean, it was always a dream, you know what I'm saying? A goal, one of the short-term goals, and I accomplished it. It was real nice, though, because, like I say, I used to always rush home and after school or watch 106 in Park. So when I saw myself on it, that was legendary right there. I still watch it every once in a while to this day, just because that was a real good, goal that I set and ended up accomplishing.
So can we look forward to seeing you on the big screen again anytime soon?
Yeah, I just laced my shoes up from the run around the track one more time, man. I just been kind of busy, like I say, dealing with different businesses and in and out of town handling business. So, but I'm back focused on the music all the way. Finna get ready to drop. We're in the studio right now as we speak, and I'm finna drop something. We finna put a nice little promo run together and hit a little 15 city tour, and put it all in their face again.
Okay, so that'll be good. I know that you actually had a whole album with Zaytoven beats.
Yeah,
and like that's legendary.
Yeah, it's real legendary.
Nobody's doing it, and Zaytoven is a big name in the game. So how does that feel to be able to have an accomplishment like that?
That one was slept on too, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check that out. That Zaytoven. Like I say, I done did a lot of stuff kind of it'd be before my time a little bit, so that was a big accomplishment too. Zaytoven, I'm probably still the only one I think probably in Texas that's had the whole album with Zaytoven. I actually did it I flew to Atlanta and did it in the studio with him. It wasn't no email. We sat there and made it in like a week, and that's real nice too. It's out on all platforms. Y'all
From Texas to Atlanta.
Yeah, it's called From Texas to Atlanta. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
We got I think 11 tracks on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
In a week.
Yeah.
So I know that I probably would consider you as one of Dallas artists that have probably had one of the most features. I mean, you've done songs with Future, Zero, T Cash. I mean,
Gucci Man.
Yeah, Gucci Man.
Rich Homie Quan, Slim Thug. All of them.
I mean, it's endless.
Everybody.
So to be able to have a resume like that, I mean, you know, how does that make you feel? And you know, do you yourself, do you feel like that's a big accomplishment?
Oh yeah, because everybody I did music with, I'm a fan of. You know what I'm saying? So everybody you named, I've always been a fan of. So that was real. Like my favorite one out of all of them. A lot of people, of course, you're gonna go with the Futures and but my favorite one was Zero.
Zero.
Yeah, we went to Houston, man. He gave Zero. He real cold with. That's one of my favorite artists. So.
Yeah.
So I know sometimes, you know, when artists they get in the booth, some artists have different rituals. They have things that they like to do, you know, before they go lay down a track. Do you have anything that you like to do?
I don't write, so basically, I just get in there, vibe out a little bit, have me a little drink. I don't smoke weed, so I just probably have me a little something in my cup and get in there, vibe to the music and go drop it. Really.
So working with these different artists, have you seen maybe any crazy rituals or anything like that with them vibing out? You don't have to say who it is, but just anything
it wasn't
crazy.
that bad. But Future was I wouldn't say a ritual, but he was more of like whenever we was in the studio, he made his whole team get out and my whole team get out. He just wanted me and him to be in there together. Mm-hmm. And whenever he said, "What you want to talk about?" Ooh, I told him. He went in there and did 3 different verses. And he was like, he don't write either. He did 3 verses and left and said, "Y'all keep in the one y'all, you know, in the verse." So he don't just do 1 verse. He go through like 2 or 3 of them.
So he gave you choices.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I still got 2 Future verses that I ain't even messed with. But yeah, Future, he was cool in the studio.
That's cool. So I know that you did some work with Roy Lee.
Yeah.
And we know he was a big up and coming comedian in Dallas. If you mentioned Dallas, you know Roy Lee.
Oh yeah, for sure. R.I.P. Roy Lee, man.
So working with Roy Lee, how has his death affected you, and how do you feel like it's affected Dallas?
He was up and coming, like I say, man. Boosie even posted their DM messages after he passed. Like he was getting ready to. Boosie had him at his Boosie bash. He was getting ready to take all the way off, man. That was a hard hit for the city right there, man. And everybody loved Roy Lee. So, you know, he brung, like you say, enjoy life, smile every day. He just brung a lot of smile. Around this time, income tax time, you know, him and his baby mama be cutting up around this time. Yeah, everybody.
Ooh, I love watching his videos. Lord have mercy.
So, I know that you was born in South Dallas.
Yeah.
And raised up in the Grove. Mm-hmm. You lived in Garland.
Yes.
So you've pretty much been all over the Metroplex. So living, you know, different places in the Metroplex, do you think that helped to spread your fan base?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it did. Because when you all them different places, you know, you meet some of everybody. So, yeah, that most definitely helps spread. And because you know, this person, that person, word of mouth and get around. So, yeah.
So whenever you in every hood, you feel like you get the love and the respect.
Yeah, it's from the people that matter.
Yeah.
I get the respect and love from the ones that matter. The haters, I mean, that usually be the people that's ain't getting no money or
that don't matter.
Got a little, so,
that don't
in
matter.
a barbershop or something like that. Like, a little barbershop conversation. Niggas just, walk into the barbershop just to talk shit.
Yeah.
And give their little opinion on something. But for the people that matter, the OGs of different hoods and people that's respected in their own hood, they always respect me. Yeah.
So, from the time that you started rapping, when did you start rapping?
I would have to say probably took it serious, you saying, or just playing around with it?
Just started when you first started freestyle.
Probably about 18, 17, playing around with it. Well, nah, but it had to be 16. Yeah.
So was there ever a time like where you was like peddling your own CDs, maybe a Big T selling your own stuff, things like that?
Yeah, somebody just tagged me in the post. We used to write on our CDs. Somebody just tagged me in the post the other day. I was like, "You remember this? It was a CD that I had wrote on and gave out. It was given out years ago, man. YTB days." So yeah.
So you was in there like autographing them?
Nah, like writing on them to let them know the name of the song is this and.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
So, from those days, like pushing and peddling your own CDs to now, social media is so big and you have a big platform and you can do so much. So, how have you seen that change?
It's better now to me because like I said, we could be sitting here right now, like we doing, and hit a button, and everybody in Africa could see us. So that's social media and the digital world is all the way an upgrade from what it used to be.
It is. So you say you started rapping at 18. It's a lot of kids out here that actually inspire. They want to be rappers and things like that. I know that in your songs, your advice in your song was
stay up out these streets, get in that booth and rap your ass off.
Right. Mm-hmm. So if you could give some advice to any kids that, have that dream that they want to rap, what would you tell them?
Exactly that. Stay up out these streets, get in that booth and rap your ass off. It'll keep you out of a lot of trouble and you'll be able to accomplish your dream. Because a lot of people took heed and did it. So
who actually gave you that advice?
It was something that I just was. That's how I felt. I really didn't get that game or advice from nobody. It's just something that I peeped and saw. Like if I do it this way, it'll work.
So it's something that you knew that you needed to do. Mm-hmm. Well, it worked out for you. So hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. So where do you think that you will be in 10 years?
Hopefully. With somewhere real successful, a whole lot of money and a whole lot of businesses and, kids, they, good and well took care of and, still doing some success, lucrative and, some just here healthy living.
And speaking of lucrative, I know that you do have some businesses. Mm-hmm. So what type of business ventures are you right
now? We trying to actually me and my older brother Mike, we trying to get like a hookah lounge thing going right now.
Nice.
He kind of put me on that idea because that's what he love to do is he go to the cigar lounge a lot, so we tapping into that right now. But we've been having businesses for a minute though, so that's what we've been doing for almost 10 years now, different businesses and stuff.
Okay.
So the lounge is a pop.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to do one downtown now. So. We're working on.
So, with all the features that you had, all the artists, if there was any artist that you could work with now, either dead or alive, who would you want to work with?
That's a good question. Dead for sure. Tupac. Alive.
Oh yeah,
Pimp C too.
Go on, buddy.
Alive. I pretty much work with people
that you wanted to work with.
New up and coming or people like that. I would say I like NBA Youngboy.
Okay.
And J. Cole.
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. And let's see. So J. Cole and NBA Youngboy.
Yeah, NBA Youngboy, J. Cole. I ain't a fan of just too many like that, but for sure.
Do you have any local rappers that you may want to do something with?
I pretty much work with all the.
I know I got that cut. So Dallas.
Yeah, so that's why all the locals was on that. Yeah. I mean, I support what they do, but I can pretty much work with everybody. Local.
So how was it working on the song So Dallas? Because to me, it's more like that. Welcome to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? It's the tour of the city.
Type of feel, yeah. That was real dope. We was in the studio over there at Absolute Beats. Shout out to Absolute Beats. Ray over there at Absolute Beats. We did it there. Say Cheese TV. He the one put that together. Sean Cotton. That was actually him and I think it was Sean Cotton and somebody else, but he actually put it together. He was there filming everything. It came together real nice. I like it. Good track. So
the feature that you had on YouTube, the Pooca Leroy presents the baddest bitches in Texas. Mm-hmm. That was a project that you worked on. Yeah. Can you see yourself doing something else like that in the future? Because that was hot.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I most definitely. I love working with hot, new up and coming artists and like, you know what I'm saying? So I most definitely can see myself doing that again. That's always open and an option.
So maybe like working on your own production or something like that.
Yeah.
So besides rap, do you have any other genres like that you like to listen to?
I love old school R&B.
What's your favorite old school song?
Yeah, everybody mad at him right now, so I.
R. Kelly.
We did a segment on the Pop Hyper.
I mean, shit.
But everybody still love him. They
Yeah.
love his music. I mean, what can we say?
Yeah, that's a touchy subject. So, but at the same time, you know.
I thought this was a background guy, but I just listened to Homie Little Friend last night.
man, he got some bad.
I mean, he made some good tracks. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't take his accomplishments away.
You really can't.
You know.
Yeah. But I listen to a lot of old school music though, like as far as R&B, Case.
Yeah, a lot of people sleep on Case.
Yeah, he has some hits. A lot of, I just let Pandora play whatever come on. Shit, if I like it, I thumbs it up.
So you're a Pandora type guy.
Yeah.
I like Pandora too.
Because it help you remember shit you forgot.
It does.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you go type nothing in, then you hear it, be like, nah, I forgot that bitch.
And then you go on that good old YouTube and save it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yep.
I know you traveled a lot, things like that. So, do you have a favorite venue or a favorite city that you visited that you like the most?
What's the favorite city? Probably my first time. Well, I only went to New York one time. I love New York. New York was real cool. Like, it's exactly how it look on TV and everything. If you ain't never been there, it's
Big Apple.
Whenever you get to the downtown part, man, it's crazy. Yeah. I love New York though.
I wanted to go.
So that's
y'all ain't been?
No.
New York though. New York real though.
I want to go to Atlanta.
Yeah, I've only been there a few times.
Yeah, I think it's a big venue for black businesses. And,
yeah, it's real nice
and things like that. But I would go to New York too.
Yeah, New York real though.
So you said in 10 years, you want to. Maybe see your family straight and things like that. I know that you're a
That's
father.
the goal, pretty much, for everybody.
So, what's the difference between Pooca Leroy the rapper and Pooca Leroy the father?
It's a big difference because, my daughter, she spoiled, so
yeah,
she don't care nothing about no rap stuff. It's like this.
So you kind of change you kind of softer.
It ain't really hard to change because I'm really me. Like, I don't be in the studio line and shit, so pretty much what I'm rapping about is like kind of my life a little bit, so I ain't really too much to turn off like that.
But kind of more tender when it comes to your
my
baby.
daughter,
yeah.
I ain't rough. DMX was, I'm most definitely low key, and you know what I'm saying.
Ain't no T on that, okay?
Yeah, I ain't going to do all that.
So, like we said, the song "So Dallas," it gives us a tour of the city, pretty much. So, when you are in Dallas, do you have any favorite spots or favorite restaurants, anything like that?
Favorite restaurant? Not just.
I was finding some kind of seafood spot.
Not pretty much favorite, but I eat a whole bunch of different stuff. So I just like all Dallas food. Well, most of it is good to me. I eat everywhere.
Everywhere.
I eat everywhere.
Have you ever had Anna Rain's Kitchen?
Is that in the South, right?
I think so.
Anna Rain's?
Yeah, I think it is.
You ever had it?
It's a seafood place.
I never heard of it though.
One of the black boxes.
I never heard of it. I ain't never had it.
Oh, the black boxes.
Yeah.
No, I need to check them out though.
Yeah,
I love seafood.
Yeah.
I need a good spot.
They good?
They said it's out the chain.
I'm not gonna check them out.
Yes, it's nice.
They deliver or something, though.
Nice and seasoned. If they did, I would.
I think, because I've been hearing about them, the black box. I've not heard about them.
I've seen it.
I've seen some people
Facebook.
personally selling black boxes.
No, they ain't nothing like her black boxes. And she got some stuff.
Oh, really?
Like
So,
real.
outside of rapping and your business ventures, what do you like to do outside of rap?
I like watching a lot of movies and watching a whole lot of different interviews. I love getting free game. I read a lot of audio books online. I just be online trying to fatten my brain and come up with, just get a lot of knowledge and be a sponge and soak up different things. I might end up watching a interview with Tupac from, 95 or something, and all the way up. Like, I just try, just watch his shows. then get off of him, go watch Jay-Z interviews from then to now. And just I be trying to get a lot of knowledge from music and just different things like that, all the way from the old to the new school. So.
That's really
So, do you have any rappers that inspire you or motivate you?
To this day, you saying?
Yeah.
One of my most influential rappers, I think, that I got a lot of game from, and I always looked up to, probably still to this day, is T.I.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good businessman and family man at the same time.
Yeah, T.I., man, I love his whole journey from then to now.
Yeah, so that is a good
That's
one.
a good one. That really is a good one.
Yeah, I love T.I. Whole body of work.
Can I ask the question?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so, I was on YouTube the other day and I seen your freestyle.
The box.
The box.
Oh, yeah. I just did that, too.
I love
You
it.
fucking with?
Yes. I
appreciate it.
love it. The beat, the whole ordeal. So what was you thinking about when you did that freestyle? Like, what were you at that point in time?
It was just, I ain't gonna lie to you, it was my cousin actually had sent me the beat. He was like, bro, you gotta do this.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got in the studio, he was just
just
like,
came
bro,
out.
let them know, like, this, you do this shit, like, you still, like, this you, man. So I was like, bet. He was like, don't be on here playing. And
Yeah.
he was like, my nigga, go. So I got in that mind frame and just went in there and, yeah.
You did that. I say that to my playlist.
I appreciate that.
You welcome.
I did. I actually
did
recorded that in there, too.
Did you?
Oh, you did?
Yeah, you did good. That was one.
So, your new album that you have coming out, what can we expect from this new album?
It's gonna be real dope. Like I say, it's always quality over quantity with me, so it's gonna always be something banging. And it's really gonna be like a little mini EP. I'm gonna do like 6, 7 songs, and I'm already about 2 songs in now. I'm gonna have it done by like another month with the whole mixing and everything. But it's gonna be a solid body of work, and it's gonna be some dope for the people, for real streets.
Do you have a name yet?
No,
Still thinking about it.
yeah.
He ain't telling
I'm
you.
just doing the music. I ain't got the name yet. I'm just recording the music. I know what way I want to go with it. I just don't got the name of it yet.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It sure isn't. It'll come to you.
Mm-hmm.
So, besides your new album and your businesses, because I know that you took off, for a while. What,
Yeah.
maybe like a year or?
You saying far as like being on the hiatus?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably about a year and a half. Yeah, before I just dropped anything, because I was in out of town doing other stuff and handling other business and wasn't just focused on the music like that. Not just for no certain reason. It was just pretty much, life, personal stuff, and you trying to go handle your business and do other things. This always my first love, so I knew it's like riding a bike. I get back to this. This ain't hard at all.
Did you have a lot of people telling you, "Hey man, you need to get back in the studio"?
Oh yeah, every day. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's not pretty much a day or two that don't go by when my inbox is somebody saying something about, bro, when you gonna drop this or do that? We waiting on this or that. Yeah,
They looking
my
for
fans
it.
that fuck with me and follow me and been doing, like they know when I drop something they gonna love it. So they just want to hear it.
They be waiting on it.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
And right now, it's the best time to do music because of the digital and everything. It's so easy right now. For a lot of people, man, it's the perfect time to be in the music game right now. Perfect time.
So if they're looking for your music, where can they find Pooca Leroy's
It's on
music?
all platforms. Wherever you listen to your music at, I'm on there. Whether it's Pandora, Audio Mac, iTunes, Google, Spotify, wherever you listen to your music at, I'm on there.
iHeart.
yeah. Amazon,
Everything.
yeah, everything. It's everywhere. For real.
Well, I want to thank you for taking time out with us today.
Yeah, we kicking the shit.
Very
We
nice.
good. Whatever y'all want to talk about, we good. We just kicking the shit today, man.
Positive. All right, part 2.
Part 2.
All right.
And we're back.
So with your store that you have, what type of merchandise do you have in your store?
It's pretty much promo hoodies and sweatshirt, or like sweatsuits and hats and shirts and different little things like that. And we actually getting the online together. It's a website to where you can order straight offline. And send it right to you.
That's real modern.
Yeah, because that's what everybody's doing right now. You might well, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the best thing. Nobody really want to get up and go here and go there if they don't want to. You sitting in your phone, you can order it, get it sent to your door. So.
Easy money.
So what about the Pooca Leroy condoms? Oh, are we gonna see those?
I mean, I'll probably end up getting some more done, but as of right now, we ain't had none of them in a minute. I still got pictures of one just came through my memory the other day on Facebook. But yeah, that was crazy. The merchandise that we had. We had anything you could think of, from lighters, condoms, towels, backpacks, shirts, hoodies. Shit. I mean, you name it.
You got it. Pretty much.
Billboards.
At your store, is it men and women's?
Yeah,
Okay.
the whole
That's
unisex.
good.
Yeah.
So y'all had billboards.
Yeah, we done had billboards a couple times in different cities and East Texas.
So y'all just do it up. Y'all do it to the extreme. That's good.
If anybody know anything about Dallas music scene from the past, from from then to now, like you know Money Mob, but we was always we kind of set a whole lot of trends as far as the promo game and the being visible. Like, it's a lot of people that know the Pooca Leroy name but don't even know who it is just because they done seen it so much, like you say, on tour buses and different things. Our promo game always been superb. Yeah.
That's real innovative.
Even before social media was just popping like that.
So there is a lot of things going on in the media and things like that. So I just want to get your feedback. It's a lot of things going on, like with police brutality. We had local artists, got in some trouble with the police. Well, brutality, things like that.
Yeah.
So what's your take on that?
Man, it ain't no good at all. We got to find a way to, fix it like we've been doing. And I'm I'm all the way against that. So I'm a whole part of the Black Lives Matter movement for sure.
Yes.
We got to get a hold on that, man.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Right.
Like, that's a whole nother animal right there, man.
It is.
That shit getting out of control.
It is. Have you ever faced any discrimination yourself or anything like
I
that?
think we kind of all have. I ain't never just got beaten by the law or nothing, but I've been racially profiled and pulled over and pulled out the car, sit on the curb for hours, turn the car up, don't find nothing, call back up. They turn the car up some more. Then let me leave. I don't even got a ticket. They only can't find a reason to write a ticket. So yeah,
Just harassment.
Max,
few
they
times.
didn't find nothing.
yeah. See a couple, black people in the car. That's how it's been.
Okay, so back to the music. I know that you do have a new song out with one of the artists, Bear Feezy.
Yeah, Mob Cake. That's what it's called. Yeah, Barfeed.
So, what album is that song on?
That's on the Keep That Same Energy EP I just dropped back in August.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
we
he
actually getting a video together for that.
he's an up and coming artist.
Yeah.
So how did that start with you and him working together?
I got a partner. We got a mutual friend by the name of Ghost, and he had kind of linked us in because I heard some music that Barfeezy did. I think it was called The Intro.
Mm-hmm.
And that bitch go hard, man. I was like, and Ghost was telling me like, nigga, that's my partner. So he linked us up and we hit the studio and handle business.
Yeah.
That nigga real talented. I like Barfeezy.
Yeah, I remember him in school beating on the lunch table, but his music is pro-black.
Yeah.
It's
He
real
got something. He got a badass delivery. That's what I like about it the most. His delivery is different. And he got a mean ass delivery, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I want to touch on you working with Gucci Mane.
Oh yeah. What you want to know about that?
I mean,
No, that was the fat Gucci.
oh,
When I worked with Gucci.
he still had all the gold.
Yeah. There's a picture out there too. Gucci, this how it went. He was in town, so he pulled up to the studio. My manager set it up or whatever. He pulled up in the Mercedes Benz, the Armor Mercedes Benz, and shit. He came in and he told me when he listened to the music and shit, he was like, "This track, Banana, shawty, you need to get your money off this before you release the version with me on it." That's what he was telling me, trying to give me some free game, but shit, I couldn't hold it. I dropped it
with him.
I dropped that bitch quick, and I should have listened to him, but yeah, that was real. He was cool in the studio, man. Yeah, he was cool. He rode his little verse inside his Sprinter van. About 15 minutes, he got out and came in and did his shit.
So he wrote it pretty quick.
Yeah, he did. Gucci wrote this shit fast, about 15 minutes.
It's unreal.
You said that's something else.
Gucci cold, though. My fuck with Gucci.
So I know that you were in the Source magazine.
Yeah, page 18.
How did that feel? Because I mean, Source is big.
That felt real good because I guess it's because the way that I got in it is what I loved about it the most because we flew to Atlanta and it was a core DJ little showcase thing and it was T.I., DJ Drummer and Tony Neal. They was the judges and it was like 30 artists and out of all 30 of them I killed that shit and I thought we were just outside chilling when I had the tour but we already felt like we were celebrities anyway, but we were chilling and shit. They come running out there because we wasn't tripping about winning. We were just going for the promo just to get our names out there. They came running out there. You won. I had to walk on stage and accept all that's in my documentary that I got coming out. We got all that shit filmed from the last 7 years. We got all footage, so we finna put that out.
Also, the whole time. So y'all doing the shows and everything. Yeah. So you been recording the whole time. Yeah. My boy Brian, he been with Our Vision Productions. He been him and K-Rob, K211 Film. Open that door for Tom. I'm sorry. He been filming the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So we got footage from. Man, we got some shit like from every city, Miami to New York to Atlanta to LA, everywhere. So the documentary that you do have coming out, is it going to give us like a intimate look into your life and a real deep? Yeah.
It's going to be wonderful.
Yeah, it's gonna be real dope. Like I say, you get to see the tour buses and the trucks and the different shows. Then this the time when I was 30 and 40 deep everywhere I went. Everybody, it was like Beamers and.
I was wailing.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah. Wailing. You said we can ask you just about anything, what's going on in the world and stuff today, right? So you watch sports?
Yeah, big sports fan.
Okay, so what you think about that basketball fight? Was it basketball?
Which one?
The huge fight that I seen on TV.
College game?
Was it a college game? Did you see that?
I don't think I saw. I heard something about it. I don't think I clicked on it though.
Man, you need to go see it.
I think I just saw it come across my thing on YouTube, but I ain't clicked on it.
It's something else. Did you see it?
It was a big old brawl.
Yes,
from both the audience.
Man, it was like it was the team and the audience. It was a really big brawl, and it was fighting hard too.
Yeah, they go back to the Pacers fight, that big old NBA fight. Yeah.
Who's your favorite football team?
The Cowboys.
Hey, I mean, you might like another team.
Nah, the Dallas. I mean, I know it's a lot of niggas in that stay in Dallas and from Dallas that be talking about go 49ers and shit. Nah, that ain't cool to me, man.
And
if you from Dallas and don't fuck with the Cowboys, you ain't really from Dallas.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah,
Leroy said it.
That's my same shit with basketball. Now they want to jump back on the Dallas bandwagon. The Mavericks doing their shit this year.
So you're a Mavericks fan too?
Yeah, my nigga Luca, man. Luca and Pooca. We taking over.
Okay. Oh, because they rhyme.
That's what I'm talking about.
Ain't nothing wrong with
it.
Did you play sports?
I played a little football growing up. I was raw too when I did play, man. I wanted to be like Deion Sanders. That was my favorite player. So
okay.
I did a little something.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, Money Mob. What can we expect from Money Mob?
This year, man, we got a whole lot of stuff. Like I said, we got a 15-city tour that we getting together right now. That we actually finna go back out on the road, do a little 15-city southern tour. From the Atlantas and the Carolinas and the Louisianas and that little market, little regional market. So we gearing back up, getting the bus, the trucks and vans and different things ready, prepared and wrapped up, and finna go back out on the road and handle business.
Getting them gas stuff.
Yeah, getting all the merch. Really, the main thing we waiting on the merchandise. We trying to get all of the shirts and the different things to sell on the road. The different merchandise and things.
So, I mean, everybody knows that you stay fresh, from head to toe.
I was looking at the shoes. The top I was like, boy,
You know, you stay
It's low key.
You stay
I
colorful.
rolled out the bed. Yeah.
it woke up like that.
So
huh?
where do you get
Nice.
your clothes from? Who you be rocking?
Different places. Recently, a lot of people been sending me stuff because they want me to put it on in videos and different little things. But I do that too. But I do a lot of online shopping. I'm big online with the shopping thing.
So
Because you find stuff that nobody, you can't get out the store.
Exactly.
have you thought about maybe coming out with your own clothing line?
Yeah, almost. That's a big thought. You just got to have everything lined up. You know what I'm saying? And in order, but I most definitely tap into that. I done played with a few designs and little pieces, but I ain't never just came out with the full thing yet.
I mean, where did your fashion sense come from? Because I mean, some people they can dress, but they don't be coordinated
just
from
got
head
it like
to toe.
that. Yeah. It wasn't like that, but I'm just saying my shit came.
Get the shoe action out.
My shit really came from. If I just had to say where it came from, it was just the thought of being fresh. They was always hating on black niggas back in the day, so I'm like, these niggas got me fucked up. I'm finna be the freshest nigga in this bitch. And, it's just I just love putting. I always love high colors, like doing shit that finding something to match something that I think nobody can find. So if I always start off with my shoes first. I've been like that for forever. I find the shoe, whatever shoe it is I like. Then I'll go around there, go find the shirt and the hat and the,
So you start from the bottom up.
Yeah.
I'm the opposite. The whole outfit.
See, a lot of people ain't even gonna buy no shoes if they ain't got nothing to go with it. That ain't me. I go find the shoe first, then go around it. Yeah.
So back in the day, I know probably like when I was like elementary school, first visit to high school, we used to do the starch with the toothbrush. And, you could stand the pants up. They
stay flow.
They be creased up.
You got to mix that stay flow in that water just enough so that white shit won't be on you.
Mm-hmm. So you used to do that?
Hey, yeah.
The night before?
Me going to school, that's the thing with me. Like, I was always smart, but shit, I was going to school just to be fresh and eat at lunch and fuck around. And, I do a little work, do my thing. I wasn't never bad at shit in school, but I just used to always be, just want to be seen and shit.
Yeah.
So I always had a car in school, I'm leaving by 11.
So on the first day
You know
of
what I'm
school,
saying?
you was fresh.
What? The first day,
every day.
Well, I'll be ready for first day.
The first day, that's my thing. People be ready for the first day. I'll be, I'll take it a little light, because I know I'm going to keep this shit up,
So, speaking of staying fresh and things like that, sometimes, when people get their big break or they get their first big check, they may go spend it on jewelry and things like that. When you got your big break or your first big check, what did you spend it on?
Shit. Well, we pretty much, that's the thing when you say big break. It ain't nothing new. Like, I say this and people know it that know this mob shit. Like, my brother was a millionaire, so it ain't no big, that was the big break shit. We always had money and did what we wanted to do, so.
So you don't feel like it really was?
No.
You always had it?
Yeah, to be honest with you, that ain't no cap. Like, I ain't trying to gloat or no shit, but we always had been able to do what we want to do. Like, when we go out of town and shit, we ain't getting hotel rooms. We got whole cribs and shit. We get staying in and different little shit like that. So, we've been living that rock star movie lifestyle for a long time now.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Anybody that's been on the road with us, any artist that's never been on the road, they can vouch for this shit. Like, we done always did it big. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So with with you always having it, everybody, they're not fortunate to always have it or have a platform like that. So with some people knowing that, have you had any backlash or anything like that?
Yeah, you always get a lot of backlash. If it wasn't for his brother, the nigga wouldn't be or shit. I can't help.
You can't help who you are.
But that's the thing when you do music. This is what I tell people all the time because it was years before my brother even got involved with this. Because but when you're an artist, your biggest goal is to have your whole dream is most of these niggas be wanting to be signed, but if you don't want to be signed, your whole thing is to have somebody that got some money behind you and invest in you and push to get because you take money to make money. So Ain't the whole point of having somebody to put some money behind you so you can get to the next level? I didn't want to struggle for forever, so I'm glad, it was able to happen like that, and it was blood instead of a nigga that, off the streets that you don't know. So I think I had it better like that.
Right.
Yeah, ain't no regrets in that.
And he's also in some of your business ventures as well.
Yeah.
Right.
If you know me, you pretty much know him. Like, shit, he's pretty much the face of this shit as well. So.
What is like your favorite thing to do? Like,
What
you like
you mean?
fishing or anything? What you do for fun?
Like I said, it sounds crazy, but I be on the internet all day,
That's what you
watching
do.
interviews and reading audio books, putting fat on my brain. I just like learning new shit. That's kind of interesting and fun to me.
Okay.
If it ain't got nothing to do with being with my daughter and all the extra stuff, but like,
Yes,
Or
back
is
to
it
your
me?
daughter.
Yeah.
So, you left something out about your daughter.
what's the?
Now, what was the question that you asked about it?
What's the difference between Pooca Leroy, the artist, and Pooca Leroy, the father?
Yeah, that's my baby. I mean, she's spoiled. She can have whatever she wants. She know how to push them buttons.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's my baby right there.
Girls rule. That's what
Yeah.
people say. Girls rule, everybody.
Yeah, she do. She
Yes, indeed.
she got it. She got the power, man.
That's your only child.
Yeah, I have two step
Okay.
kids, well, extra kids, not
Mhm.
step kids. I got two extra boys.
Bonus.
Yeah,
Bonus.
Yeah, bonus
There
kids.
you
And,
go.
I've been with them ever since they've been little boys too, like from the age of 2 and 1. So, and one of them 18, and the other one is 13. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
So do you do any maybe like if they was in Little League or anything, did you do any like coaching?
I ain't never did no coaching. I mean, we done threw the ball a few times, but, but I ain't did no coaching or nothing. But I feel like my whole thing with parenting is I feel like leading by example is like kind of the most, like, you ain't got to sit down and just drill something to somebody when they see the way you moving and doing shit. That's the best way. That's the best way to teach somebody is leading by example, so they can see what you did right, what you did wrong, and they use that for themselves as they get older. Yeah, and have them same type of obstacles and different things.
So your name, Pooca Leroy.
Yes, ma'am.
Where did the name originate?
Well, my whole family been calling me Pooca since the womb. Like that Pooca always been my nickname. My daddy gave me that name, and my mama said that came about whenever he was in the hospital. He was like, when I was born, like, that's my little Pooca.
Oh.
I don't know how he came up with the shit, but shit, half my family don't even know my real name. Shit, they call me Pooca so much. So
that's
I just added the Leroy with it. That's crazy. The Leroy come from my favorite movie, The Last Dragon. It was Bruce Leroy. I just put Pooca Leroy.
So like, cause you like like a ninja.
I just like you know why everybody liked that movie.
Super.
The reason why I liked the movie was everybody liked the girl in the movie. What was her name?
Vanity.
Vanity.
Yeah, and then the dude was real cool too.
Showing up.
Showing up with the glowing, with the glowing shit. Yeah, showing up. Yeah, so
I was young Candyman back in the
yeah, everybody loved that Last Dragon movie.
So you just put
I just put it with that and ran with it. And then something catchy. I always said I wanted something that you always remember. Like if you say it, it'd be like, oh, I know for sure who the fuck you talking about.
But do a lot of people get it wrong?
Yeah, Pookie. I get Pookie. I get
Pooca.
You get all type of different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know it was a big thing. I heard you previously talk about when you went on 106 in Park. You was happy because of the power. I said,
I swear we was having full, like, because I was in the studio with A-Bay on K104 live broadcasting while I was on 106 in Park while the video was premiering, and we was all had like a little bit like, I bet they get your name wrong. I was like, man, I think they gonna get it right, man. And that nigga ended up saying it right. Because he said it twice. He was like, Pooca Leroy. I was like, he got it right on live TV. So that was dope.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people see, especially if you don't know me and never heard it, you see that name, I probably say it wrong if I ain't know. You know what I'm saying?
So, and besides 106 Park, you was also featured in the Dallas Observer?
Yeah, that was just recent. I've been there a few times, but we just had one recently in the Dallas Observer with the Dallas Drip, the Dallas Drip song we got. I'm featured on with one of my a few of my people, T Cash, Fat Pimp, and Ray Grizzle and Jay Juice. We just was in there like 2 weeks ago. Matter of fact, they put an article on there, and the article that Yellow Beezy on the front cover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the recent one. Yeah.
So I mean that's a big deal, you know, in the Metroplex.
Oh yeah, they one of the big outlets in the Metroplex. That's a real good look right there. For sure. Yeah.
So we don't have a name for the new album.
No, not yet.
But we're
working on it though.
And so when should it be dropping?
Like the next 2 months.
Next 2 months.
Yeah, because we're gonna have it wrapped up in about another couple weeks. But then we got to mix everything down and upload everything to all the different sites, and you got to get them at least 30 days before they can upload it on every site. So when it come out, it's on all platforms at one time. You know what I'm saying? So about 2 more months, it'll be everywhere.
So everybody will be looking forward to that.
Yeah, got that coming.
And your social media.
Yeah, at Pooca Leroy at everything from Instagram to Twitter to Facebook is at Pooca Leroy. You can find me on all social media. I don't have Snapchat.
You don't have Snap?
No, I had it. I never got into it like that.
You don't like it?
Not really. Shit,
It took me a long time.
I think Snapchat is for cheaters.
For cheaters?
Yeah.
It really
Why is
is.
I
think
because it disappears.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Like it disappears as soon as you send somebody. The thing is only like with Facebook and Instagram, everybody can see who liking your shit and who commenting on your shit. With Snapchat, it's just
it's more private.
It's between you and that person. So you never, and then as soon as you send them some shit, it's gone in 2 seconds. As soon as they read it, then even if they want to get slick and screenshot your shit, or it tell you everything. This person that saved your photo to their camera roll, this person that screenshotted you. So I just feel like it's for cheaters.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that killing or murdering or whatever that happened and they snapped it.
Oh, yeah.
And the police picked it up like that.
Yeah,
and went straight to him. I said,
yeah.
I've always thought that.
My girl can't have Snapchat either.
She's not allowed to have Snapchat.
It's for cheaters.
Yeah.
But she can have Instagram.
Yeah, because I can see who doing what. We can
I ain't no cheater, but I do like to look at other people's stuff.
Yeah, it's one thing to look at people's stuff, but
so
my whole thing is just being on there. You know, it's too intimate. It's between you and one person. I don't really like that.
So you said that she can't have Snapchat, but she can have Facebook,
Instagram, Twitter. She got Snapchat though. She just to use it to look at everybody else shit, but she got.
Okay.
Still can't be active on that bitch like that.
if Pooca Leroy said it, he said it.
Go ahead, man. I just had to argue with my daughter about Snapchat because I like the fact I had a phone one time, and I know that I ain't trying to interrupt your podcast. I swear to God, I'm not. But she was on podcast, she was on Snapchat, and I had a phone because I was doing an update to it. And all of a sudden, I left it on my nightstand. All of a sudden, it went off. It was a grown 45-year-old man.
See?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, boy. That's like,
that kind of shit right there, P. I told her, say, you get the fuck out the Snapchat shit. Then my dad, her grandpa, he got mad at me because
they can lure them into some shit.
Yeah.
Where you go to school?
Yeah, I told her that because I tried to tell her that this whole sex traffic shit, that's real.
It's real.
And they target youngsters.
They target youngsters on Instagram, Facebook, all
young
that.
females at that.
Yes.
And not even these days, boys too.
Yeah, they target the youngsters. Man.
Whatever they can get.
That shit real.
You
got to use it to your advantage. I mean, like I say, I got an account, but I'm just not. I would give out my name only because I don't be on it like that. So.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. All right. So before we close out, do you have any shout outs? Anybody you know?
Everybody that rock with me and fuck with me, and my fans, everybody that's been following me, and shout out to y'all. I got new shit on the way for the ones that don't fuck with me and don't, that's hating.
Stay in your lane.
Yeah, just keep that same energy.
All right. The name of the album, it says it all. Keep that same energy.
I know what time it is.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Well, I thank you for being on the show. And
appreciate y'all having me, man. For real. Anytime, man. I like what y'all doing here. That's why I told you. Come out and do this anytime. It's real nice and dope. Y'all gonna have to do a session in here too, man. One of y'all live podcasts.
Hey, I'm with it.
We're so with it. Don't tempt us.
For real, y'all must definitely do that.
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank y'all for having me.
Anytime.
Okay.
A star.